Andrew Tate is the most insecure man on the internet. Andrew Tate Tik Toks have risen to infamy lately, mainly because of his misogyny.
Most women I know can't even park a car. Why is a woman flying my plane? And they banned me.
And you may have seen him on some random alpha male or sigma male podcast spouting some utter nonsense.
I hacked the Matrix, I escaped, and I'm back to free your minds. I'm making the call, I'm trying to give you the red pill.
And if he's not doing that, he's promoting his vague and expensive Hustle 2.0 garbage and that like war room program that Danny Gonzalez talked about.
You're not allowed guns in the range. So I need my house registered as a shooting range.
How about no, you crazy Dutch bastard?
Well, so why? Why is Andrew Tate like this?
I hate happiness. I hate happy children.
Actually, I just realized I threw you into the deep end here. So, Andrew Tate is a kickboxer bro turned toxic masculinity crypto bro, and he's basically the worst ever. Anyway, I think I've solved the Andrew Tate problem. The reason why he's such a bitter, bald, middle-aged man who hates women and is bitter toward anyone who's achieved any happiness in life, the reason he's basically George Costanza with a Bugatti. But you read the title. I mean, you know the answer. Look no further than his latest viral idiocy, and you'll be able to see exactly what I mean.
If a woman is going out with a man, she belongs to that man. That's his woman. So she wants to do, she owes him some money.
Now, if you're a trillionaire...
I became a trillionaire quite recently.
Yeah, he claims to be a trillionaire, by the way. Why would you care about your girlfriend's money? Why would you care about her being financially independent via a career that also affirms her self-confidence? Oh. It's because if she has the means to leave, she'll immediately run away? Because Andrew knows anyone would be a better significant other than him? Got it. By the way, ladies, the moment you exhibit any sense of personhood, Andrew Tate's got something for that. Now, I do want to include a trigger warning for violence here, because this gets a little bit messed up.
It's bang out the machete, boom in her face, and then grip her up by the neck.
All right, so he's a fighter, has to own firearms and a sword, and he's preemptively threatening you.
You're in command of the board right now, young man.
Yeah, Alex, I'll take douche canoes for 1,000, please. I didn't really want to jump into this side of things so quickly, but he's so desperate to control every aspect of people's lives that you can't bring him up and not mention it. And this is especially interesting because, you know, he's actually compensating for a pretty traumatic event that he couldn't control, but I'll get into a little more of that later. Imagine being so toxic that federal police raid your home on suspicions of alleged human trafficking. Now, I do need to say that the Tate brothers have denied it. No arrests were formally made, no charges were filed, but it speaks to the level of control that he's begging to have over both his and other people's lives.
If my woman replies to a man on Instagram, if she likes another man's photo, she's out the door.
It's wild that he claims to be so confident, yet is so threatened by literally everything all the time, and has to overcompensate for it by having such a stupid view of relationships. You know, bae, it's really nice to hang out with you today. What was that? Did you just like a boy or a girl? Well, Andrew, it's just Lenny, the TikTok ghost. Is Lenny a boy or a girl? I mean, Lenny is like, ghosts really don't have a gender. I do like Tubby Nugget too, and I'm pretty sure that he's a he.
I want you out now.
I got a joke for you, friends. Why was the kickboxer afraid of the 10-year-old? Because he's Andrew Tate. No, seriously, like that happened.
You can recite pi to 200 decimals. That's nice. But you look like a geek, because you ain't gonna get laid. You're gonna go in the club, start reciting pi to a hoe.
We may have our differences, but Andrew, I promise, nobody was trying to question whether or not that kid got laid more than you. If anything, people are wondering about it now because of this brigade. That's another theme, by the way, in Andrew Tate rants. He has this innate need to have people think that he's smart. See, Andrew Tate's dad was this guy, Emory Tate. Now, Emory is a legit incredible chess legend. He was the first black person, I think, to reach the rank of like international chess master. More than anything, it seems like Andrew wanted his dad's approval, but it seems like his old man was really strict.
And wanted to move me up 2 grades because I did so fantastically. And I came home to dad and said, hey, Dad, I got 99.9% right. Gonna move me up 2 grades. And he goes, you're a Tate, of course.
So no matter what Andrew Tate did, he was never smart enough. So he took up kickboxing because, you know, people who can't reason tend to start trying to reason with their fists, and that still wasn't good enough. Then he tried his hand at business for the 3rd time around, and this is where it gets a little bit unfortunate because right when he started his business, his dad actually died of a sudden heart attack.
Stay in America for a few weeks. And then I knew by the time I came back, all the girls would have been quit, all this kind of thing. So I had to make a big decision, right? Get your business running, then come to the grave, do it that way.
Side note here, but Andrew was so afraid that his employees would run away that he skipped his hero's funeral. Yeah, that seems legit. Now, I don't bring this up to insult the dead. My beef here is not with Emery Tate. Rather, I just want to point out Andrew Tate's psychotic need for control. This man is insecure because he wanted to live up to his role model's expectations. He's bitter that the chance was taken from him and now is completely beyond his control. And this is the Tate supervillain origin story.
I'm too smart to read. I need action. I need constant chaos in my life to feel content.
Now, is that because you can't stand when it's quiet? Because it forces you to be alone with your thoughts, and for someone as insecure as you are, like, that would be a scary thought. I mean, by all means, drown it out with noise, but that's not gonna change the underlying problem.
There's women who I've fallen completely head over heels in love with. I told her ass not to do something. She still did it. I told her to fuck herself. But let me tell you something, my friend. In my life now, I go through a breakup a week. Bro, I got so many of them. I'm accustomed to loss. I've lost it, bro.
Knowing what we know now, it's almost like you're a raging narcissist who tries to remove women's sense of self because you're scared they'll leave you, but then you torpedo the relationship the second they get close enough to realize you're a damaged shell of a man. What? No, sorry, I was just thinking about the definition of a sociopath, which, by the way, I think I found it.
Nothing is stopping me from becoming Batman. Nothing. I have a bat cave. I have a Batmobile. I can fight. There's nothing stopping me putting on a suit and being Batman.
You know, that is true because Batman also didn't have... Never mind. Let's talk about the Batcave part and the multiple shady dealings that helped establish it. Right now, Hustle 2.0 seems to be Andrew Tate's big grift. This $50 program that consists of getting others to sign up for the $50 program. He believes in it so much, by the way, that he flexed about finessing a 16-year-old.
I'm 16. Let me make a TikTok for Tate. That gets attention. Let me chop it up. Now people are on my page. How do I monetize it? I can take my referral link. I'm in HU. Here, they can sign up, get 50% off my link.
Well, now it's visual aid time. Take Andrew Tate. His silhouette is round, kind of like a semicircle, which is neat. Now, this seems to be the business model of Hustle 2.0. It's, well, a pointier shape. Oh, random thought, by the way, everyone, I love Vaporwave, you know, and there's this group called Desert Sand Feels Warm at Night. Definitely worth checking out. Recommend them highly. What? No. That is completely unrelated to Hustle 2.0 and Andrew Tate. It's just, you know, it's a neat artist. That's not the only questionable way he's made money, by the way. Or remember those girls he was afraid would run away?
I gave her about 25% of that money. You're sitting there going, that's exploitative. Why'd you give her so little? So little. I'm the genius behind it. I'm the tech. I'm the emotional support. Nani? She's just the face of it all.
Yeah, no, that makes sense, right? Exploit vulnerable people into a business model that demands that they exploit other, more vulnerable people. I mean, could Andrew Tate be more of a walking meme for hurt people hurt people?
So stupid. Somebody once said to me, hurt people hurt people. It's kind of trite, but...
All right, look, I have to stop here or I'm gonna rant about this guy for another 5 hours. His constant wearing robes, the fact that he's wearing sunglasses, presumably to hide the fact that he's been crying. The possibilities are endless. There's not much point though, because like his entire existence and all of his clips just boil down to his desire to control everything and begging you to believe that he isn't insecure. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much. Please consider subscribing, by the way. It helps the channel out a ton, and the channel's gone through so much lately Your support helps YouTube realize that it needs to actually show this video to other people. And on that note, take care, friends, and as always, I will see you in the next one.